What up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today on Fitness Tech Reviews, we're going to be going over the Honor Band 6. So this is a small little fitness band that is not too expensive, that has pretty much all the features that you can be looking for, but is it worth it? Let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so first things first, let's go ahead and get right into the specs. This guy is rocking a 1.47 inch AMOLED touchscreen display with a capacitive touch right there at the side. So it actually is very bright and very vivid with over 100 different watch faces. This band also has IP67 water resistance, so you actually can get it submerged in water and you shouldn't have a problem. It's also rocking a 180 milliamp hour battery that can get anywhere from 10 to 14 hours of battery life, depending on how you use it. If you want to use it as a fitness tracker, it would be around 10, but if you want to extend that battery life, you can get up to 14. It uses the Huawei Health app, so that community of apps. It has a bunch of different sensors in it. It has a gyroscope, it has an accelerometer, it has an SpO2 sensor, and of course an optical heart rate monitor. It has Bluetooth 5.0, most recent. It also supports low frequency 2.4 Bluetooth that is going to be less draining on the battery. It does support magnetic charging, so you don't have to rock it into anything. It has 10 different workouts that you can put on in, and it automatically tracks 6 of them. Also comes in 3 different colors. It comes in black, it comes in gray, and it comes in pink. Sadly, there is no Apple support, iOS support for this fitness band. Alright guys, getting into the band itself and its UI. So of course you have your trackers at the bottom and you have your 2 contact points for your magnetic charger. This is your charger right here, and it only goes in one way. Kind of snaps right in, it won't go the other way, so it only really snaps in at one point. This actually will be replaceable bands if you need it. But getting into that UI, when you press on this physical button right here, it'll go right into a little drop down menu. You have your workouts when you go into that: rowing, elliptical, pool swimming, indoor cycling, all of this, indoor walking, outdoor cycling, indoor walk, indoor run, outdoor run, with a lot of those actually being automatically tracked. So going down with the rest of it, so you have a workout, then you have your workout records, you have your heart rate and how that's been, going right into that. Then after heart rate, you can get your SpO2 reading and your activity records right below that. And you also have your sleep, your stress, your breathing exercises if you need it, of course a music playback feature, your notifications, your weather, your Alipay if you need NFC payment, your stopwatch, your timer, your alarm, your flashlight, find your phone feature, which is always great. And when you go into settings, this is where you can change out your different watch faces. They say there are over 100 watch faces in there that you can change throughout, and you can go into your different vibrations, do not disturb, which I pretty much should be on right now, your workout settings, your system, stuff like that. So going into your downward swipe, this is when you can actually turn on your screen for 5 minutes at a time, check your alarm, go into do not disturb mode relatively quickly, and you can go into find my phone, which is right there, and of course you can hear my phone ringing, so that's pretty helpful. When you swipe to your right, here's all your activity, your Alipay, that is your NFC payments. If you want to be changing out your music, you do it right here, and of course your weather, your heart rate, and then back to center. When you go up, that is going to be all your notifications, and that is pretty much the entirety of the band. As you can tell, relatively bright, relatively vibrant, so it's pretty good. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is go right into Huawei Health. So I already had my sleep up. It goes through all the health apps. It has everything up top. All your exercises, where your heart rate is, sleep, weight, etc., stress, and even the SpO2. You can move over to exercises. So this is where you can put in if you want to go in for a run or something like that to get it tracking on your GPS. Indoor runs, walks, cycling, what have you. Even has some running plans here at the bottom. Then also you have your device. Of course, I did my Huawei Band 4 a little while back, but you can click onto the Honor Band. This is when you get into a lot of things like health monitoring. This is where I would definitely want you to go into to enable continuous heart rate tracking, which will drop down the battery a little bit, but it's a fitness band. That's what you want to see. Also enable the True Sleep, which is going to be a little bit more advanced sleep settings if you want better sleep tracking. And of course, everything right here as well. You can go into help, your alarm, weather reports. You could change the notifications and what you actually want to be notified for. I just do messages, but you do emails, stuff like that as well. There, when you go back from there, you can go into me. So that's when you go into your profile. That's when you can change your height, your weight, and stuff like that. So it can go ahead and detect your calories, detected pretty well. I didn't actually do that, so my calories weren't tracked the best, but my heart rate, we'll get into that very shortly. But that's pretty much the app. All right, from here, let's go ahead and get to his fitness and his sleep tracking. First thing, fitness tracking. So when you go into your app and go into your health app up here, you'll go into exercises. This is when you click in what your exercise was all about, what your charts were. So this will give you an idea of where your range was. When you flip that screen to your side, you'll actually be able to see how your heart rate went up and down. I mean, as far as this is considered, it actually looks relatively accurate, but I'll place my Whoop band right over here as well to give you an idea of how inaccurate it actually was, sadly. It really didn't track the highs and lows as well as I definitely would have liked it to. It really only tracked the ups and downs pretty well. When I was a little bit lower on heart rate, it did fairly well, but when my heart rate really started jacking up, I don't know if it was due to my flexion of my wrist and stuff like that, it didn't track me that well, so I wasn't too happy with that. But on runs where my wrist is relatively steady, it actually tracked me relatively well in that regard. So if you are going on runs, it's a little bit better, but if you're doing any high intensity interval training, I cannot recommend this band to you. All right, sleep tracking. So when you click on sleep, it'll give you an idea, and of course, putting on that true sleep in the app will give you a little bit more of a breakdown of how your sleep was considered. Also placing my Whoop sleep right over here. What I saw is it really didn't get me when I awoke too much. It only said I woke up one time that night, when I actually woke up multiple times during that night. And it just isn't as accurate as a total overall, but relatively good as far as tracking when I was light and when I was medium. REM sleep was pretty good, but my deep sleep wasn't that accurate. So if you are looking for a band that is a little bit more accurate, so this is the 9th, around 6 hours and 38 minutes, where the Whoop only got me around 6 hours. So it is relatively accurate, but not really as accurate as you really need if you're really trying to track your sleep. So it really counts on how well you're looking to get sleep tracking, but it's not going to be truly the best. Alright, so what are my recommendations for this guy? I didn't really give it a great review. I mean, it has a great screen and it gives you a lot of smartwatch features built in, but as far as fitness tracking and sleep tracking is concerned, not very accurate. I did a review of the Mi Band 5 and the Amazfit 5. I would definitely make sure to check out those reviews. Those are a lot more accurate. The screen won't be as big, but I'm telling you, it'll definitely work out a lot better as far as the accuracy of your workouts and your sleep is considered. And guys, I'm a relatively new YouTuber, so if you use my links down below, it's gonna help me grow my channels and shoot you right over to Amazon. But other than that, stay happy, stay healthy, and above all, stay positive. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.